Welcome to the wonderful world of Weaver, and thank you for joining me today. I'm your host, Ginsu Weaver, and today I've got 3 Nerf blasters to show you, modded out and ready to go. This is the Drakano Mark I. The reason why it's Mark I is because I'm planning on doing 3 more of these, but this was just my first test. As you can see, I didn't really do all that well on the hand painting, but it was my first attempt at it, so hopefully y'all cut me some slack for that. This has the Modulus barrel extension on it, foregrip, and the Modulus stock that has a blaster in the stock. One of the things that I like most about this is if you actually prime it, you can fire it over the gun itself. It's one reason why I added it into this. So this is going to be my own personal blaster until I can do the other 3 Stryfes and decide which one I like better. More than likely what I'm going to do is run 2. One is a rifle and one is a sidearm. And more than likely I'm going to be using the 18-round magazines for this one. Next up is going to be the Ravino. This blaster I did for a friend who is kind of the more stealthier type. I know that the flywheel is kind of loud. He likes the way it looks. I used the Modulus stealth kit on it for the compensator up front, the red dot sight, and the foldable foregrip. The stock here is the stock that comes with the Modulus for the extra magazine. I'm using that in place of any other stock because he wants the extra magazine for when he runs out of ammo on like a belt or something. So the colors that I went with on this one are gunmetal gray, pearl purple. I don't know how well you can see that purple or not, but that is a pearl purple that I hand painted on, which I honestly think I did a better job at painting the pearl purple on than I did the silver on my Drakano Mark I. So that is the Ravino, and this is not a Mark I. This is going to be the only one of this that I make. And last but certainly not least is the Hammershot Phonxia Mark II. I had previously made a Mark I Phonxia out of a Maverick, but I never got around to finishing the hand painting, which that would have been on the primer, but this took me about 3 days to paint. I did this a couple of years ago, but I'm showing it now because I want to show it off. It's got 3 different types of paint. It's got the red, the gold, and then the maroon. This is for my best friend for the LARP that we're going to be doing. This is his character's only weapon outside of the medic class. So hopefully I'll be able to start doing more painting here soon, making the Mark II, 3, and 4 for the Drakano, and hopefully doing some more. So all of the mods that I did for the Stryfes were Lord Draconical's Stryfe mod, both the mechanical and the electrical. I took out all of the electrical locks. One that would stop the flywheel blaster here, the one that would stop the flywheel blaster inside the magwell. I left the rev trigger on though, because flipping a switch and having that going all the time doesn't really make sense. It would drain power like other modders. I just left the rev trigger in there. But those are the basic mods. If you want to mod your Nerf Stryfe, head over to Lord Draconical's page. He's got the entire tutorial down there. The mod that I did for the Phonxia was I opened it up, I took out the pegs inside the cylinder, I cut out the air restrictor that was inside the plunger. So now there's no air restriction whatsoever going to the dart. I didn't really do much else to it. I do plan on getting a orange ModWorks spring to put in here, and maybe the 6-cylinder, depending on how the owner feels about having that extra shot in here. I hope you all enjoyed this. Have a nice day.